Hi guys, welcome to Multiverse. Today we're going to take a look at how to make Batman Beyond. What says you? There's a Batman Beyond set of gear that will be released in just a few days? Yeah, that's true, but the thing is, first, it's only in a few days. And even then, probably not everyone is going to purchase Time Capsule in order to be able to get the new Batman gear. And also, even if someone decides to purchase 1,000 Time Capsules, if they're a bit unlucky, odds are maybe they still won't have a full set of Batman Beyond gear. So, in case you first cannot afford to buy Time Capsule or can afford to buy Time Capsule and are very, very unlucky, we're going to take a look at a few alternative options to create Batman Beyond in DC Universe Online, in case that for some reason you cannot gather a full set of Batman Beyond gear. So let's get started. The first option I'm going to look at is using the Future Batman chest piece. The Future Batman chest piece has a nice emblem that can help recreate Batman Beyond, although it does create, as you can see, a bit of red around the elbows, on the arms, but still, it's still a pretty nice looking set of gear. Probably the biggest complaint is that it does look like a set of armor. And the Batman Beyond, at least in the animated series, looks more like a sleek slimline set of gear. For the gloves, basically you go with the Daring Vigilante gloves. The back piece, I went with the Demon Wings, but I guess the small tech wings could also work. For the belt, I went with the Dark Spectre belt. And the pants, any slimline kind of pants would actually do the trick. Obviously, for the headpiece, you would go with the Dark Knight, the Dark Knight Call. And for the skin, you go with the glowing skin and you put it black, and it will kind of match with the rest of the costume. There are two alternatives you can use with if you want to recreate Batman Beyond. The first, obviously, is to go with an acrobat and using the back flip, the forward flip, and aesthetic, stealth, launching roll, and the Batarang. That's one loadout you could actually use. And also, you could go for an acrobat type character, but I'm curious to see how the wings will actually work with the character. Will it be better to use an acrobat character with the new Batman Beyond gear? I have no idea so far. No one has seen what the gear actually looks like. Another option is to obviously go with the Batwoman t-shirt. Up until now, the Batwoman t-shirt had the closest thing we had in this universe online to having a nice Batman Beyond emblem. So if we went with the Batwoman t-shirt, put the whole skin black, again using the glowing skin helps quite a bit. In this case, I went with the Bane Belt. The Bane Belt is pretty much again, the closest thing we have to an actual Batman Beyond belt. And for the rest, it's pretty much the same thing. The small demon wing, the Dark Knight Call, and the Daring Vigilante gloves. And recreating Batman Beyond gives us a rare opportunity to have a flying Batman as opposed to an acrobat one. So whirlwind attack, Batman Batarang multi-shot, and aesthetic, stealth, swoop attack, and taser pull could be used as a loadout to recreate our friend Batman Beyond as a flying version of the character, as opposed to using the gliding version with the acrobat abilities. And another option that sort of kind of work is using the Stalwart Defender chest as opposed to the Batwoman t-shirt. And of course, if you use the Stalwart Defender chest, you have to use another emblem. In this case, I'm using the Batman BVS emblem. You could, I suppose, try to use a few alternatives. I've seen people who use the Etrigan emblem to recreate the Batman emblem. Personally, for a long time, I was using the Circled Wing to reproduce that emblem. And for the pants, in this case, I went with the 3-color slimline. So it allows me to have like those nice little red lines on the pants. Not unlike, as you saw on the photos at the start of the video, there's going to be a bunch of small red lines on the Batman Beyond gear in order to give it a bit of contrast as opposed to having just a full black set of gear. But I guess we're going to have to wait and see. And obviously another option that actually gives us exactly a full black set of gear is using the void material. Here I'm using the Stalwart Defender chest because sadly, if you use the void material, uh, let's say you use the void material with the Batwoman t-shirt, sadly the void material will cover the emblem and you won't have an emblem to see. So if you want to use the void material, you have no choice but to use the Batman BVS emblem or any other emblem you prefer. And in this case, I used the Stalwart Defender chest in order to be able to get the biggest emblem I could. And basically, I covered everything except the belt, the emblem, and the wings with the void material. Sadly, as you can see with the face, the glowing skin does create a bit of a highlight. So sadly I haven't seen a skin so far that could actually match with the void material. I guess until they actually release a void skin, that won't really be an option. But here we can get a really pitch black Batman, as you can see, using the void material. And of course with the red emblem, again I'm using the Bane Belt. Somehow for some reason the belt on Batman Beyond is like kind of grayish. So I went with that here. Although as you may have noticed on the other versions I made previously, I went with a black belt. I kind of prefer the black belt. I'm not sure why the gray belt bothers me a bit. But it's still, if you want to be accurate, this is about as accurate to Batman Beyond as you can get. Unless you decide to use the Batwoman t-shirt. If we could have the Batwoman emblem on this chest piece, that would be a perfect Batman Beyond. And obviously, if we could have the actual Batman Beyond wings as opposed to the demon wings. But that's not an option so far. But in a few days, we will have some official Batman Beyond wings. Here you can see basically the final look of the actual Batman Beyond gear we will get. I'm not sure why the wings aren't red. I guess it's just a color choice they made. And for the belt, you can see that it's kind of sort of like the Bane Belt with the red dot in the middle of the belt buckle. But they have these gray little rectangles instead of pouches. Although there is a version that actually had pouches. At the end of one of I think it was season 3 of Justice League Unlimited, the last episode was a Batman Beyond episode, and he actually was wearing something very similar to the belt Bane with the actual pouches as opposed to the little gray squares as we see here. But anyway, so until we actually can get this set of gear, you guys have a few options for creating a Batman Beyond character. And in case you, for some reason, cannot get this set of gear when it comes out on Wednesday, you're still going to have some options to create your own Batman Beyond until you can get the actual official Batman Beyond set of gear. So that's pretty much it for now, guys. So as always, thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.